In the world of tech, few roles are on the front lines like the technical support engineer. And right now, that front line is being completely redrawn by artificial intelligence. It's not just a new tool, it's changing the entire game, creating new challenges and, frankly, unbelievable opportunities. So today, we're going to dig in and ask, what does it even mean to provide tech support anymore?
And that brings us to the big question, right? Is AI here to replace the human engineer, or is it actually creating a kind of super engineer, someone who's way more capable than ever before? Let's follow the evidence and just see where it takes us.
I mean, this is really the heart of the transformation. The old school support role was all about being reactive. You wait for a problem, then you manually fix it, rinse and repeat. The new AI-powered role, it's the total opposite. It's proactive, it's augmented by technology, and it's way more strategic. And this journey from one to the other is what we're going to explore. But, before we can really appreciate this new reality, we have to understand the old one. So let's just step back in time for a minute to the world of technical support before AI was even part of the conversation. In that pre-AI world, the day-to-day was just this constant stream of manual tasks. Engineers were the first and sometimes only point of contact. They were spending their days answering calls, typing up detailed notes on every single interaction, and running diagnostics to figure out what went wrong. It required a ton of product knowledge, sure, but it was incredibly reactive by its very nature. And this old model? Well, it had some serious pain points. The sheer volume of calls created these frustratingly long wait times for customers. And for the engineers, tackling the same password reset or basic setup issue over and over again, it led to boredom and burnout. It was getting really hard to keep good people. The whole system was just ripe for a change. And the data told a really clear story. As the average wait times went up, customer satisfaction, you guessed it, went down. This wasn't just some small efficiency problem. It was a huge experience problem. It was a blinking red light that the old model was failing both the business and its customers. And the thing that kicked off that change was, of course, AI. It started to enter the scene, not as a replacement for people, but as this incredibly powerful tool to automate all the tedious, everyday stuff that was bogging the whole system down. So what are we really talking about here? Well, put simply, artificial intelligence, or AI, is just about getting machines to simulate human-like thinking. Now, a key part of that is machine learning, and this is the magic ingredient. It's what allows these systems to actually learn from data and get smarter over time all on their own. And that ability to learn is what makes it so incredibly powerful for tech support. Just take ticket routing, for example. What used to be a totally manual sorting job is now automated. An AI can instantly read a new support ticket, understand what it's about, how urgent it is, and boom, send it to the perfect engineer for that specific job. The efficiency gains from just this one change are, well, they're massive. Now, to see how this works in the real world, let's look at a case study. There was this one company that decided to put an AI-powered chatbot right on the front lines as the very first point of contact for every customer issue. And get this, after they rolled it out, that single chatbot was able to handle 60% of all incoming questions. 60%. We're talking about all the FAQs, the basic troubleshooting. Just think about that. Over half the total volume was immediately automated, freeing up the entire human team. And the results? They were just dramatic. By taking all this simple stuff off the table, the company cut average wait times in half. And because customers got help way faster, those satisfaction scores jumped up by 20%. I mean, this is clear, measurable proof of how AI improves everything, from efficiency to the actual customer experience. And this brings us to the most important part of the whole story. If AI is handling all the routine work, what happens to the engineer? Well, their role evolves. They get to shift from being a reactive problem solver to a much more proactive strategist. This really gets to the heart of it. The whole point of AI isn't replacement, it's augmentation. The idea is to automate the boring work so that human engineers can focus on the really complex, thorny problems where their brains are truly needed. So, this evolution,
It requires a whole new skill set. Technical expertise is still the foundation, of course, but now it has to be paired with data analysis, knowing your way around AI tools, and advanced problem solving. But look closely at this chart. One of the biggest pieces is soft skills.
See, as AI handles the predictable stuff, the uniquely human skills become even more valuable. Empathy, to really understand a customer's frustration, the ability to build trust, clear communication for really complex issues. These are premium skills now. These are all the things that AI just can't replicate.
The whole mindset shifts from being reactive, waiting for something to break, to being proactive. Engineers can now use AI-driven data to spot trends, see potential failures coming, and prevent problems before they ever even happen. It's like shifting from being a firefighter to being a fire marshal.
So, what does the future really look like? Well, all the signs are pointing to a hybrid approach, one where the strengths of humans and AI are combined to create something way better than either one could ever achieve on its own.
And this is where that hybrid model really shines. You let the AI handle what it does best: insane speed, automation, and analyzing mountains of data. That leaves us humans to do what we do best: empathy, creative problem solving, and building actual relationships. They're not competing, they're the perfect complements to each other. Of course, using this kind of power effectively means we need some clear ground rules. You have to make sure customer data stays private and secure. It's also absolutely crucial to watch for algorithmic bias. Making sure an AI doesn't learn to unfairly deprioritize certain people. And you need transparency, so that when an AI makes a decision, a human can understand why it made that choice. So, what does this all mean? Let's just boil it all down. First, AI is transforming tech support. It's not eliminating it. Second, success in this new world absolutely requires new skills, both technical and deeply human. And third, the future isn't man versus machine. It's man and machine working together. At the end of the day, the change that AI is bringing is inevitable. So the real question isn't if our work is going to change, it's how are we going to change with it?